It's a little after 5 on Saturday. I was hoping to go to the gym a lot earlier, but I was up pretty late editing last night, so yeah, I was up pretty late editing last night, so woke up not till 12, and yeah, I've just pretty much been tired and procrastinating. Still though, no days off. We're hitting the gym today. Feeling sleds and a lot of supersets. I want a good pump today. That's what I'm going for. Um, I usually save the eating part after I work out, so I fast all day and then eat after I work out. But ever since starting the channel, I'm up late editing. So I'm now switching my meals to, so I have one meal a day, one big meal a day, and then the rest of the time all I have is coffee. So I'm switching that meal from which used to be around 10 p.m. Right before bed to now I'm having my meal around 3. Well, I had a meal around 3 and now it's 5, so I'm going to have the rest of it now. Pretty much what I made earlier is exactly what I'll be making now, so you're not missing out. Um, I don't know, did I mention what I'm making today? I'm making bacon wrapped chicken drumsticks. So I'll show you guys how I do that. It's a really easy, fast, quick recipe, but really tasty. Um, yeah, I use the air fryer. If you have oven, it should work, but obviously the temperature and durations are going to be a little different. I guess you could deep fry it too, but this is the air frying recipe. I can't help you there. What else? What else? What else? Yeah. Yeah. What? I don't know. I did multiple takes of this, so I'm not sure in which take I said what. And I've kind of decided I should just freeball it. Just say what I want to say, and then whether or not it's being recorded is, well, it is being recorded, but whether or not it goes out, it goes out. Whatever. So, anyway, this is a really good meal. I eat mostly, so I carb cycle. I don't know. I'll go into the details of my diet at a different time. I don't feel like talking about it too much. Um, but yeah, keep watching. This is how to make what? Oh yeah, bacon wrapped chicken drumsticks. So first, you need the chicken drumsticks. Let's get rid of this. Well, I'll leave it here. I'll take care of all the trash later. You want to put them in. You want to put them in. I don't know. What's a good angle? I can't see because I'm using the back cameras. But yeah, I don't know. I'll probably try and make this a short if the angles are good. You know how they do where these fucking things just come. They just drop it. Bam. Alright, it's dropped. Then you want some salt. Some freshly ground black pepper. And since my bacon is maple flavored, for the short. Okay, but since it's maple flavored, I'm going to put a little bit of maple syrup on it too. Maple syrup. Just a little bit. Don't want to get too crazy with the sugars. Zoop, 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 zoop. Mix it all up. Let me wash my hands real quick. And then the bacon. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5 strips of bacon. Oof. Yummy. All right. So what you want to do is take one of these strips. Oh, it's the long one. Start at the top of the bone. Wrap it around once, twice, and then wrap it around on top and leave them, I guess, heads, the thick side up like that so that it stays. 1 sec. Yeah. Actually, I'll just drop them in the air fryer. So in the air fryer it goes. I'm gonna leave that here. Next one. Oof. Man, what is up with these strips today? Anyway, start on the top, rotate. I hope the mic's picking all this up, but it would suck if it didn't. See, these strips are a little long, and I think this particular drumstick was a little short too. If that's the case, just wrap it around a couple more times. Yeah, that's not too big of a deal. Yeah, it is hard to get what I want. So my diet's mostly meat and fruits. I'll have the only carbs that I have, or the carb sources that I have, are potatoes and fruits, and on occasion rice. I mostly avoid grains. I've noticed that I'm able to stay leaner and drier on avoiding grains. Not necessarily avoiding carbs, but when avoiding grains, I just seem to feel better too. The other thing, yeah, I don't have chocolates. I never, almost, well, it's been around 6-7 months since I've had an actual cheat meal. I guess the most I ever did was like 2 slices of pizza or something. But I don't do that very often. I'm pretty strict about my diet. like staying lean pretty much year round. I will go through gaining phases, and during those phases I will up my calories a little, but it's usually not enough to where I gain a significant amount of fat. I just feel fuller usually. I really like being lean, so for me, the idea of having a gaining phase, so to speak, isn't particularly appealing. Though do need to have those to gain muscle, and if your goal is to gain a certain amount of strength or push a certain amount of weight, having more weight or being more heavier contributes to that. So, not by any means recommending to always do one thing or the other. This is just what works for me. And I'm not someone who can get away with eating a lot of calories, so I have most of my food be meat sources, but it's almost keto, but I can't necessarily, because keto is always high fat. I carb cycle, so I have 2 or 3 days in a week where I'll have potatoes, rice, or fruits, and then the other days I'll have just like one apple, and then other days zero carbs altogether. So it's just meat and eggs and whatever spices. Anyway, the thing is gone, and it's time to air fry them. What I'm going to do is, in the air fryer, I will put it on at 350 for 10 minutes, and then once that gets done, I'm gonna move it around and then put it in for 400 at 400 for 10 minutes. But yeah, I'll turn it back on when that happens, and I need to wash my hands. So it's been 10 minutes, and these are starting to come out pretty good. I need to now flip them around a little. And then we'll be putting these back in at 400 for 15. The reason for going... So, the lower temperature earlier was to get the cooking started, but not necessarily crisp it. If you go too hot too fast, the outsides get cooked a lot faster than the insides. But you do want a nice crisp finish. So in the beginning stages of the cooking, I like to cook it for a slightly lower temperature, so around 350, which is what I did, and it gives it a more even cook. And it begins the crisping of the bacon, and then by finishing it off with the 400 for 15, it makes sure that the bacon doesn't necessarily get burnt, but it's actually a good crisp throughout, and the chicken leg is cooked all the way through, so you don't have like raw meat in the middle and just the outsides that are cooked. So yeah, it's 400 for 15, and I'll get back in when 15 minutes are done. So it's been 15 minutes on 400. I've let it sit for a little bit, and I'll show you the finished product. So if you can see that, let me put it on a plate or yeah. Look at that. One. Look at that. It's 2. 3. I'll do a little taste test, but give me a second. Always just an extra strip of bacon. That's my top. 1 second. Alright. Taste test. Hot. Oh my god, let's go. It's too hot though. I need all this shit. But yeah, how to make a tasty, high protein bodybuilding meal. And now I have to give my cat some attention. I don't know if I'll put the chest workout along with this or not. Probably not. It's probably better that this exists separate. Alright, I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.